you to come over.
A warm welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is the first time you're clicking on one of my videos, my name is Kate. This is Kate Vlogs. Please consider subscribing. It is actually free of charge. Click that word written subscribe and join the family so that you can also learn as we move on with other videos that are even more informative. And for the returning subscribers, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my content. I really do appreciate, by the way. So before we start watching this video, I would request you to like this video, give it a thumbs up. It really supports my channel. And let's start this video. In today's video, I'm going to quickly discuss the cosmetic products that you should stock as a beginner. And also, if you have an existing cosmetic shop and you haven't stocked the items that I'm going to mention today in this video, make sure that you stock them because they are going to definitely increase sales. So what are the cosmetic products that a beginner should have? Now, not basing my facts with maybe a certain budget, I want you to understand that you can start a cosmetic business with whatever amount of money that you have. And I always mention in most of my videos that when I started a cosmetic shop, I actually started with buying braids. 20 pieces of braids is what I actually started my business with. And I remember that I bought those braids at 1,000 shillings. So if you're not in a position to gather all these amounts of capital, that should not be a reason for you not to start a business today. Yeah. So you have all my support. And I will just go straight to what you should stock. If you have decent amount of capital, and by decent I mean between 50,000 to a million bob, so you're going to stock the following items, and I have arranged them with an order of priority so that at least if you have less amount of capital, you can start with the first three. If you have at least from 100 to 200,000, you can stock most of the items that I will mention. And if you have a million shillings, you can stock everything that I will mention. But just to also mention before I start is that even the biggest beauty shop in Kenya cannot be able to stock absolutely everything. Even if you move to one of the biggest cosmetic shop in Kenya, there is an item that you will mention that they will not have. So you not having absolutely everything in your shop does not mean that your shop is less stocked. So let us start with the first product that you should stock as a beginner or as a person that is still in business but you don't have this product. Hairs. So you should stock a lot of hairs. And by hairs, I mean that you should stock all types of hairs. If possible, stock hairs from all companies. I don't want to be mentioning those brands in this video today because it is not a sponsored video. Please will excuse me. So make sure that you at least have 2 or 3 brands in your shop when it comes to hairs, so that you give customers alternatives to choose from. So you should stock braids, crochet, weaves, wigs, and hair extensions of all colors. And that is why when somebody calls me and tells me that they want to stock hair, I normally have a lot of difficulty to explain to you why you should have enough capital alone for hair, especially for that person that has maybe 300,000 and then they're telling you hair will cost around 10,000 shillings. No, it cannot cost 10,000 shillings if you have enough capital, because remember, hair comes in various colors. And for example, when you want to stock something like weaves, one weave has like almost 10 colors. So you want to stock all those colors. And remember, weaves are a bit expensive everywhere, even crochets. And when you're stocking things like crochets, remember that 2 crochets are, you have to stock 2 to 3 crochets per color, because customers will want to make their hair look full, and it is not possible when you have 1 crochet plated on your hair. I hope that makes sense. The second major product that you should stock in your shop are body care and hair care products. And by this I mean you should stock things like, let me just read so that at least you can even write down the points. You should have body lotions, you should have glycerins, roll-ons and deodorants. You should have face creams of all types. and then you should have waxes for dreadlocks like this, spirits, removers, acetone. You should have what we call nail products, and we have hair foods, we have hair conditioners and shampoos, we have hair dyes, and we have hair sprays. And then we also have petroleum products that come in various categories and makes and brands. So make sure that you stock as much as possible. For a beginner, I always advise you, before you know your market, you should stock at least half dozens of every product that you come across, especially the fast moving ones. So how do you know the fast moving products, especially when you're talking about waxes, hair foods, hair accessories, such, and facial and beauty creams? How do you know the fast moving? How do you know that? So let us go to number 3. The third product that you should stock in your shop are jewelries. So jewelries are very important, because definitely that will complete a person's look. And by jewelry, I'm suggesting that you buy things like chains, both silver and gold. Buy what we call emoji chains, couple chains, bracelets, anklets, rings, nose rings. Do not forget about nose rings, and do not forget about studs. So studs are normally used by those people that have no piercing, but they still want to have something on their ears to look beautiful, definitely. And at this point, I also wanted to advise you that when you're stocking jewelry, ensure that 70% of the jewelries are silver, 30% are gold, for obvious reasons. When you go with those products to your shop, gold tarnishes much faster than silver. Tarnishing means that gold gets easily oxidized by air or oxygen, and it starts tarnishing to a different kind of shade that is not pleasing to the eye. But silver doesn't do that. So I hope that you will take note of that. Let us talk about hair and beauty accessories. And when you talk about hair and beauty accessories, we are talking about things like beads, we are talking about hair clips, we are talking about hair ornaments, and we are talking about those feather clips, the big clips that are colored red, yellow, the ones that a lot of women love putting on their hair, especially when they're going for weddings, church, such. And then we also have things like those threads that are tied around a braid, the silver ones, gold ones, others are colored. And then other hair accessories that are necessary are those for kids, especially if you have customers that come with babies. They normally want pussycat kind of accessories for their babies. So make sure that you also stock on that. So let us just move on to the next category of products that you should stock in your shop are makeup products. Makeup. So when you go to the makeup shop and you want to stock makeup products, ensure that you always go for the makeup products that are a bit cheap. For example, some of the makeup products that you should stock include foundation, primer, eyeshadow, concealer, and you're supposed to stock lipstick, lip gloss, lip balm, all that, eye pencils, mascara, eyeliner, glitters, makeup brushes, makeup blenders, or what we call beauty blenders, ponds, sponges, and these things come in various categories. You can get brushes being sold in solitude or individually, and you can also get packets of these accessories together as a pack. So normally you can buy the packet one, and then when you get to your shop, you can remove them from the packet and sell them as individual brushes. That will give you even more profit. So let us move on. The next products that you're supposed to stock are pedicure and manicure products. So when you're stocking the nail accessories and products, ensure that you have nail buffers, you have nail files, you have nail cutters, all types of Q-Tex, the cheaper and at least the most expensive varieties. Gels, hennas, they come in different categories. We have the traditional kinds of hennas, all that should be stocked. Other products that are supposed to be stocked in a cosmetic shop, other products that customers will just come, see them and love them. Remember that most customers that will come into your cosmetic shop, they will actually do what we call impulse buying. So buy products that are beautiful, buy products that are pleasing to the eye, and buy products that one cannot resist. So these products include things like bonnets, pocket handkerchiefs, bandanas. We have Lady Marvins for the capes. We have scarves. We have these label kind of belts. We have brass straps. We have handkerchiefs. We have unique panties, beautiful matching panties and bras that will always attract somebody that is not serious with managing money. They will just do that kind of impromptu impulse buying. Yeah, so shower capes, all those are products that you can also add in addition to all the other cosmetic products. And then we have what you call toiletries. Toiletries are very, very important in a cosmetic shop. And when you talk about toiletries, we're talking about pads. So you should make sure that you stock all kinds of pads. Remember that customers have preferences. So make sure that you have the high-end kind of pads, middle end, if there is a word like that, kind of pads, and the low-end kind of pads. Stock on everything. Also make sure that you have panty liners, and you also have cotton wools, razor blades, scissors, things like those. The list is too wide. I've just decided to narrow down my talk. The categories that I have mentioned have a lot of products in them that I haven't mentioned because I'm not able definitely to list everything down. And one thing that I will tell you is that all these products cannot be found in one shop. So for you to save your money, make sure that when you're stocking things like jewelry, visit a jewelry shop, because person brings jewelry in bulk, and therefore the jewelry will be very, very cheap in a jewelry shop. So makeup, go to a makeup shop. As for hair products, go to a shop that stocks a lot of hair products, and you're going to buy these items. So for those who are new, my name is Kate and I do bulk shopping. I'm a bulk shopper. I shop on behalf of beginners. If you want to start a cosmetic business, mali business, if you want to start maybe a clothesline kind of business, all that I can do for you. I also go to Gikomba and do exclusive shopping for people that are not able to access the market, and I'm able to send parcels outside Kenya and also all over the country. So feel free to WhatsApp me on the number that is appearing on the screen right now, and let us see each other on my next video. Bye. Making magic, and sometimes I get nervous, but